Shares in Nintendo have fallen more than 12% after reports that the company would delay the Japanese release of its smash hit game Pokemon Go. Although there's been no official launch date, many had expected the game to be made available in Japan today. Despite this, Nintendo shares have still almost doubled following Pokemon Go's release in other countries. Now, it's entirely possible that you will have never heard of Tech Mahindra, but you will almost certainly know their clients, who include the likes of Vodafone, AT&T, BT, McLaren and Philips. The Indian-based IT festival Have you seen the vote for Brexit impact on your business in any way so far? Because all this uncertainty must be quite unsettling.
You bet. The first impact is obviously the currency impact. The second part is clearly the uncertainty means less decisions being taken. It's almost a month, give and take a few days. And in this 1 month, clearly most of our customers are trying to judge what the life would be. And I mean, there is nothing where I would say there is a sharp cut in spending, but at the same time, new spend is clearly not happening for the last 4 weeks.
But do you see this in some ways as an opportunity for the UK?
Yes, it all depends on in an economy which is now driven more by innovation, and an economy which is really based around the knowledge, based around creating a future which is not really dependent on, just a linear theorem. I mean, you were just talking about Pokemon Go. I mean, the fact is that ultimately a location-based service, a game really written in America, but impacts Nintendo globally. So I do believe that it is a huge opportunity for UK, and we clearly see this as an opportunity for investors like Tech Mahindra, service providers like Tech Mahindra.
Interestingly, this week we heard that the Japanese company SoftBank is going to buy ARM, the microchip designer. And a lot of people are speculating it's because SoftBank want to get into the Internet of Things. Explain to me a little bit more about this concept and whether you think it's the future for your company as well.
I think Masa-san is a very smart guy, and one is obviously buying at a time when the pound is practically the lowest. I mean, I think it is a very smart move. And number two is semiconductor industry and Internet of Everything is going to be at the heart of every industry, whether it's healthcare, education, retail, energy. And my belief is that Tech Mahindra, which is clearly positioned as a system integrator for all Internet of Everything or of Internet sensors, it's a huge opportunity. We do believe that the world around us is now no longer just connected, but all solutions are connected. And if the solutions are connected, how we leverage it, I think for business solutions, it's clearly an opportunity for us.
Some people fear that the fact that actually if UK leaves Europe, then the UK will cease to be so connected with other European countries. Do you think those fears are overblown, briefly?
From my perspective, I always had to deal with, Tech Mahindra had to deal with UK government separately and the European Union separately. So the reality is that both, while the fortunes of UK are interconnected, were dependent on European Union, but I clearly believe that an independent UK is going to be will have more opportunities for it to, explore global trade and to look at inward investments directly.
CP Gharani, many thanks for joining us. That's all from me for now. Back to you, Lucy.
Susanna, thank you. Just quickly time to bring you this clip from Michelle Obama. She says she hasn't travelled in the front seat of a car for over 7 years for security reasons.